Hello everybody, Roblox King 99 here, and welcome back to episode 4 of Roblox Discussions. Today's discussion will be old school Roblox. It won't be a game today, it won't be a specific game, any specific players, but we're going to be talking about the Roblox I remember and the Roblox that I miss. Alright, let's get into today's episode. So, old school Roblox was probably one of the most memorable eras of the early 2000s to 2010s. Since Roblox was created in 2004, the website has sure grown a lot since then. But there was an era in Roblox's time that was one of the most popular eras in the community, where only 100,000 users existed. And it was just a small, tight-knit community where there were no drama, no problems, no money-making grabs, or anything like that exists on the Roblox website today. It was just a small, lovely fan base where friends from all ages, all areas in life could come together, be united, and not divided. That was from Aaron, by the way. Anyway, let's get into the specific part of Retro Roblox. So we're going to be talking about the first one, users, or the website. Actually, you know what? We're going to dive into the old website layout. So, the old Roblox looked a lot like this kind of Roblox now, but it was kind of different. From the picture you're probably seeing on the screen now, that's what it looked like from around 2007 to 2008, the first few years of Roblox's boom, which is we call Roblox's booming age, where the websites first started getting huge. Since I started playing Roblox in around late 2012, early 2013, I remember when it was a big deal on the screen or the opening home screen got updated. It was so huge that everybody was excited for Roblox's progress in a new generation. So I didn't first have my own account until around 2016. I played on a test account, not a test account, but a guest account, rest in peace, from 2013 to 2016. As my mom, actually embarrassing, wouldn't let me get my own account until she thought I was old enough. Moving on, let's talk about developers. Yes, old developers were very nice. That kind of used some stuff for money grabs, such as a Julius Cole and those type of people. In fact, there's one developer I remember that would fake updates to get more people to visit his place. I remember that being like the big crime of the century during Roblox's time, even though that's so common nowadays. It's so fun to look back at old Roblox, and I'm already enjoying it so far. The nostalgia has already given me a huge wave of emotion. But let's continue into the old developers. The old developers were genuinely, like I said, genuine, nice, and they loved their fans die-heartedly. And they would make these really fun games, such as the one you may know, Sword Fight on the Heights 4, and we also had the first Tycoon, which was, I think it was Bread Make It Tycoon or something, and then we had all those wonderful old Roblox games that I think we all miss. And as you can see right now, I'm probably playing an old Roblox game called Roblox Nostalgia Zone, which is where you can play the old Roblox games. The game will be linked in the description if you want to experience what Roblox was like back in the 2000s. Anyway, continuing on, let's move to game style. There are many types of games, mostly sword fighting and tycoons. Those are the most popular. And I specifically remember having so much fun on this one game you may know as my paintball. I had so much fun on it, even this was when it was in its last era back in 2012. But I had a lot of fun on that one, and I even went on to make my own game of paintball. I have just so many memories of making so many friends of different users, which is why we're going on to the next topic, old Roblox users. Nowadays, users are 7-year-old kids on their mom's iPad playing and dissing everyone just because the other person has a higher rank than them on the Roblox community. But back then, we were all united and loved each other for who we were. If a gay guy came on Roblox and there was a Christian guy there, we would accept them and love them. That's how it was back then, and I think that's what everybody misses. And that's especially when I miss, since in the world right now, back in Roblox, if you're a Christian, you're out. If you're so-and-so, you're out. And the sad and new craze that everybody's hating on is hating on furries in Roblox, which personally I have a fear of furries. I'm gonna say it. That's my weird fear I have, is I have a phobia of furries. But personally, I don't believe on hating on them. I don't hate on them for being furries. I just get sometimes freaked out about them. You know, just not gets mean of them. But people are trying to get them terminated, which is crazy. But back then, the players, you know, they were just sweet people, you know. They were just kids. You know, that was just getting on the website to have fun. And I think that's what I miss the most. Continuing on is Roblox and moderation. Roblox moderation back then was not as strict as it is today. Roblox moderation today is much stricter, but back then there's no chat filter or anything. Maybe you know what I mean when you hop into a game and a person's talking and sometimes hashtags will appear. That's a censor, just in case they're saying something not good. Well, back then I was like Wild West. You could say anything you want. The only time a person got banned was, or even got noticed for saying something bad in the chat back then, was if you got them reported. Which, back then, reports did work, but nowadays, they don't do anything. Alright, moving on to the last topic. We covered games, moderation, old website layout, and the last one we're going to talk about is the community. I said this in the beginning, as a short step cut of what was to come in this one. The Roblox community back in the olden days, the good old days as I like to call them, was such a good one. So many times I was encouraged by them. I grew to face my fears and, you know, just loved everybody. And that's what I learned from that old Roblox community. But nowadays it's just money making, simulators, stealing everybody's work and hating on everybody else. I miss old Roblox. I do. So that's going to be the end of our discussion today. If you enjoyed it, make sure to comment down below, hit the notification bell, click that subscribe button. As we're trying to get to 100 subscribers, we just hit 60. We got to continue down this road. Make sure to subscribe to my friends who are linked in the description. Check out ajmarkle, who I give a special shout out to for his awesome new quote he's wanting to give everybody. Be united, not divided. Make sure to subscribe to my boy Lukimus Prime. He's doing awesome. He's gonna doing really cool Star Wars and Marvel videos. And in fact, he has some really pretty good theories and pretty good assumptions on him. You gotta watch it. If you love that stuff, you check out Lukimus Prime. He's trying to get for some more subscribers. He just hit 1K. We gotta get him to 2K. Bro, we gotta get him there. And make sure to subscribe to Furious West, as he's trying his hardest to grow as well. And make sure to give him as much support as you can. I love you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed this discussion.